crafty friends, it's Diane with Bean Street Paper. I know it's been a while. The holidays kind of got in the way, and I'm not sure why I thought that quote unquote retiring from owning a coffee shop to getting a full-time job would give me more time to craft, but here we are. So Happy New Year, everybody. I am going to try to come see you guys more often. That's my resolution. But today, join me real quick. We're going to make this non-traditional Valentine's Day card. And we've made a card like this before about a year ago. I've just updated it a little bit. So here's the outside, and you know I had to use my Hippos because I love her. I really do love this hippo with the tutu. It's literally the only stamp I've used in the set. And then on the inside, I just put something a little different, you know, because Valentine's Day is special. So instead of just a white square, I die cut a square. So let's get started. I've used a bunch of different, probably 3. I think it was exactly 3. I used Hippos. I used the Sentiment from Love You Lots, and I used Happy Valentine's Day from Sweet Conversations. Oh, I forgot to show you the best part of the card. Look, you can pull this out, so you can not only write on the outside, you can write on this little card, or put a picture, whatever you want to do. Okay, so here's what you're going to need. You're going to need a card base. And again, I went with non-traditional colors. Sometimes I love Valentine's Day making, but I get sick of pink and red and purple. And I just finished these. So I'm kind of sick of those colors. So card base, my normal standard A2 size card base, which is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, cut at 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4. Okay. I have a piece of, now this is important. Again, you need a pattern on both sides of your pattern paper. And I just cut this 1/4 inch smaller. So it is 4 by 5 1/4. Okay. I have my card insert. I have my inside piece or my little tuck it piece. I did use, oh, I'm missing a heart, y'all. Oh, here it is. A couple little foil hearts that I just die cut out of my Hippos die cut. God bless these hearts. I'm going to lose one by the time it's time to use them. And then I have I have the heart. So I used my Stampin' Up! Punches. They're from a couple years ago. So let's just start assembling this. I went ahead and cut and colored my hippo. I colored her with my alcoholic markers, and I added some Wink Estella to her tutu. I don't know if you guys can see that in the picture, but I'm going to use my Barely Art glue, and I'm going to start just assembling my pieces. I hope you guys all had great holidays. Got all the crafty stuff you wanted for Christmas. This guy doesn't have anything done to him. He goes on the inside. Ooh. Okay, just gonna center him. I thought this just gave a little interest. And you can put some hearts on the inside too, if you wanted to. Some little foil hearts, I think that'd be cute. Or stamp something, or wouldn't that be cute? Depends on how much time and how detailed you want to make this card. Okay, let me move these guys out of the way. I want to show you, I will link to the video for the card that we made in the past, but I'm going to show you how to cut your pattern piece of paper here. You are going to cut your paper halfway on the 5 1/4 inch side, and that ends up being 2 5/8. So you want to come over to 2 5/8 and then you're going to cut 1.5 inches down. I found that 1.5 inches for me was enough. You can cut down further if you want, but I found that 1.5 inches is enough to give me the look that I wanted. Okay, and that is the hardest part. Is so you're going to have a piece like this, and you're just going to take that piece and fold it back and try to get it in the middle of the point there. I did have my bone folder out for this part. This is tricky. This is tricky. This part you can kind of hide, but I like, you know, because you're going to put something over it, but I like nice, crisp peaks, so that was a little tricky for me. Okay, and there you have it. Okay, then you're going to take your card base that you've already got, and here's another important thing. You're going to glue around 3 sides of this card base so that you can create the pocket, okay? You don't want to put anything here because then your pocket's not going to be a pocket. And just center that on your card. All right. Now, you know I like to set my my cards under these 2 blocks. Now we're going to do a little bit of stamping. I'm going to take my red ink pad. Okay. And I'm going to stamp my love you lot sentiment in the middle of my heart. Right here. Okay. Then I'm going to take my Happy Valentine's Day, and I'm gonna stamp that right across the top, just centered. Okay. Okay. Now, normally I'd let that sit under there for a longer amount of time. However, we're going to assemble this guy. Okay, so this is going to go right here, and I'm going to put this in here. Sorry about that. So that's what that's going to look like. Oh, for Pete's sake. You can tell I'm a little rusty. Okay, so this is going to go right here. Again, I want it to be in the center. I want it to poke just a little bit above this, but I don't want it to be this like this, so it covers up my Happy Valentine's Day. So I'm going to use my dimensionals, and I'm going to go a little bit further down so that they don't stick to my insert and you know, ruin my card. Okay. So, just going to kind of center it on my paper. Mostly eyeball. I mean, you could get out your ruler if you wanted to. Now, here's my little hippo. I need to attach this heart to her. Just the tiniest little bit of glue on the bottom. Okay. And it's, whoa, that was weird. It's going to glue to the heart when I put it on there. So I'm just going to hold it for a second. I just need it to stick long enough to get it on the paper there. And again, I'm going to take my dimensional adhesives. Now, I want to only put dimensional adhesives down this side of my hippo because this side's going to be glued to the heart, right? So I'm just gonna do this. That one's probably a little too high because her head's gonna stick up a little bit over the top. Okay. All right. Then we're going to glue her to, so I want to put some glue down this side of her and definitely on the back of the heart. I want to make sure that sticks to the heart there. And I'm gonna put her right here. Okay, and then I'm gonna take that and set it aside for a minute. I'm even gonna put my block on there. And then I'm going to add my little hearts. You can put more little hearts if you want. I had the patience to put 2 little hearts on here, so let's be honest about that. Let's just be honest about how that's gonna work for me. Okay. So I'm just gonna stick these guys on there. Luckily, they're kind of shiny, so the take your pick tool works a little bit on them. Long enough to get it on there, right? Okay. And then that's going to go back in my card. And there you have it. A non-traditional colored, I mean, it does have some red in it, but it's non-traditional Valentine's Day. I mean, rainbow colors, right? I'm kind of toying with the idea of putting some rhinestones or sequins or something, but I think with a non-traditional colored card, even though it has the like the girly hippo on it with a little bit of Wink of Stella, you could send this to a guy. I think it could be to your beau from you, from a girl. So that was my thought process on that. So there you have it. Without further ado, your non-traditional colored Valentine's Day card. I realize I'm a little rusty, so we're going to work on that. Hopefully I've got some new fun content coming for you. I will link to all measurements and that link to the video that we had done in the past of a card like this so that you can see kind of what my inspiration was. And go forth and be crafty, my friends. Have a great day. Till next time. Bye for now.